everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Stand-up comedian and Big Brother superfan Joleen Lunzer here for the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Let's start the show the only way we know how. Welcome to the Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Welcome to the BB Breakdown with Joleen. That's me. Yes. Okay, we're here. We're here on a Monday, on Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to you guys. The feeds were down for a little bit for a Labor Day party for the BB27 Houseguests, which obviously is who we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to talk about last night's episodes because, or episode, not episodes, Jolene, because I have notes. All right. Remember, I take a comedic look at Big Brother 27. I'm very opinionated, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same opinion. You're welcome to sound off in the live chat or the comment section if you're on the replay crew, and we can just respectfully agree to disagree.
What's POV?
What is POV, Candy? So we're going to talk about last night's episode, and we're also going to talk about live feed spoilers, because today, Monday, POV ceremony, power veto was used, a renom was named, drama happened, fights broke out. It's BB27, you guys. So yeah. Okay. Let me grab my notes from yesterday. Yay. Okay. Last night's episode. What did you guys think? We're on episode 25, the HOH episode that saw us, or we saw Keanu win the head of household. That head of household. Oh, goodness. What a time to be alive. All right, I think these are my notes. I think last night I get confused sometimes watching so many feeds and then also watching episodes, what actually happened on the episodes versus the live feed sometimes. So I'm like, did that happen on an episode or did that happen on a live feed? But I'm pretty sure Kelley, our dear Kelley from South Dakota, thinks that everyone is shaking in their boots and terrified of her.
These hating ass bitches.
I mean, do I think people maybe should be afraid of you, SK Kelley? Maybe. Outside of the house, maybe. Kelley also has now officially, we have a month left of the game. She's been in the house for what, 8-9 weeks? I don't know. I'm not good at math. But she now knows how the live feeds work. Oh, boy. She's like, you mean they can hear everything I say? Yep. Like, even when we're just talking? Yep. Even when you're just talking. So all these false narratives you've been putting out there about being bullied by Rachel, well, the audience is going to see exactly what happened. We did actually see what happened on Huggate and Winegate. And I know you've tried to make it seem like Rachel just viciously attacked you, but that's not what happened, Kelley. Wow. It was far more boring.
I'm bored with it. I'm over it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So let's get into that. But yeah, okay. So here's the picture that I wanted to share of Kelley from last night's episode, right? Or whatever. Saying, everyone is terrified of me. These bitches are terrified of me. These bitches are so afraid of me. I'm the boss, applesauce. There's Kelley. These bitches are terrified of me. Yeah, terrified, you're going to take them on a solo hiking trip, if you know what I mean. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false. Everything is alleged. Okay, Riley's mom, so don't sue me. However, everything I say is true, except for the parts that are false, which I already said. Everything's alleged for entertainment purposes only. Okay, there you go. But, all right. Why does that keep popping? Get up, Raleigh, get down. Raleigh, I don't consent to this. Raleigh, get down. Get down, Raleigh. All right. His mugshot is harassing me, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. I can't make myself laugh because I'm still getting over being sick, you guys.
Oh, half of you got to go. You got to go by noon today.
We got the dog. Oh, y'all just set it up. Y'all set it straight to the office.
Yeah, we heard the dog.
That's what I have to say to my sickness. Heifer, you got to go. Okay. Can I just, before we get into the episode, also, Kelley's dad. I might have a crush on Kelley's dad. Okay. So in like a very platonic or polyamorous sort of way. All right. Kelley's dad apparently has a TikTok, and I think it's called Kelley's Dad. And Big Brother Live Spoilers, Big Brother Spoilers, I forget what their at is, on Instagram, but they're great. You guys probably follow them. He did a little video about replying to what people are sending him. This is what he looks like. I'll put it in a short for you guys. But there's Kelley's dad. He's got a nice South Dakota hat on. He's got pictures of horses behind him, so you know it's legit. This is real South Dakota. And this is what he had to say about a comment someone left about Kelley.
Kelley's dad, not just dad, but I get a lot of them about me, but that's okay. But I did get one today. Oh, that kind of cracks me up. It says in 3 words, and Kelley is annoying. I can tell you, on the behalf of everyone who knows Kelley, you are correct, sir. Kelley is very annoying. I think it must be genetic, maybe, huh? This is called,
Can't laugh, you guys. But I thought that was funny. I can't help it.
You know, it was really fun to see him win H of H, and sort of get his, to hear he's in it.
Kelley's dad's like, someone sent me a message. I get lots of messages. And she said, Kelley's annoying. And you know what, you guys, on behalf of everyone that knows her, Kelley is annoying.
Boom. Roasted.
And I like Kelley's dad for that. I like that he's got a sense of humor. You know, okay, Kelley's dad, that's the first I've seen of him so far. Why can't we have him in the house? Some may say, well, he raised her. Well, you know what? Sometimes you can't blame the parents. Sometimes you do everything you can do. And they go their own way. You can go your own way. Go, yeah. Okay, Jolene, stop it. I can't stop it. Okay. You guys sound off in the live chat. Don't forget to hit that like. On the last video, I think we hit like 1,200 likes. You guys are killing it. Thank you so much. Free way to support the channel. I appreciate it so very much. Also, subscribe. We're on our way to 50K. And then I don't know why I'm doing this. We're on our way to 50K because I'm very excited. And I just want my cough to go away. And if you want to support the channel further, you can always send a super chat while we're live, or you can sign up for my YouTube membership or my Patreon. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. And sound off in the live chat. Please, please, please. Yeah. Maybe they'll do Amazing Race together. Maybe that'll be Kelley's redeeming quality is her daddy. Her daddy. Yeah. You can't make someone unannoying. Okay. You can't unfry things, Jerry. If you guys can name what show that's from, you have a special place in my heart. All right. You can't unfry things, Jerry. Oh, God. Okay, let's get into this. Shout out to Kelley's dad. This is dedicated to you. Dedicated to you. All right. I started my notes at Vince talks to Lauren. All right. So we come back. Catherine's gone. You guys, Catherine has done a lot of press post leaving the show. Just a lot of press. I mean, her normal Seinfeld, good guess, but better than Seinfeld. Okay. And since no one's guessed it, I'll just tell you Strangers with Candy with the wonderful Amy Sedaris and Stephen Colbert, among other stars. But to me, that's my Seinfeld. All right. So Catherine has done some press that, she has to do. And, I think the best interview I saw was probably the Entertainment Tonight, Taylor Hale interviewing her. Everyone hitting on the topic of Riley and how we feel about Raleigh. Thank you, Killian. Yes. Amy Sedaris for life. Wish she could be my wife. Okay. And Catherine's still in it. But I think we got a good chance that there's, like I've been saying, an upcoming ghosting going on. I think ultimately she is going to ghost Raleigh. Okay, we got to give her time. We got to give her time. Like when, Buffy was trying to get over Angel and he's like, you can't do it. You can't kill me. She's like, kicked him in the nuts. And she said, give me time. I need time. You need time even when you're talking about getting away from assholes. This is her time. She needs her time. Okay, so give her time. And she'll get away eventually, hopefully. But also, I love you, Red Like Me. But also, I forgot what I was going to say. But you can't be something you're not, Jerry. You can't unfry things, Jerry. And you can't be something you're not. We see each other. Okay. If anyone knows how to ghost, it's an Aquarius. Yeah, she's an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. Riley's Aquarius, but he's a weird Aquarius. He must have his moon in Uranus because I don't recognize that Aquarius. All right. No. So yeah. Catherine said she's gonna go visit family. Oh, for sure. They're gonna talk her out of it. Let's hope so. So sending you good vibes, Catherine, even though I know people are mad. She talked about Rachel's neck, apparently. I don't remember even hearing it on the live feeds. I know she was saying stuff about Rachel, and she said Rachel had a hairy neck. She was asked about it. I didn't even hear she said Rachel had a hairy neck. I thought when they were saying, oh, she's talking about Rachel's neck, I thought she was doing that thing and age shaming women because, we for some reason, we age on our neck and our hands. You can always tell a woman's age. And that's what they always say. Ew, I'm letting my neck get extra crinkly, like a crinkle fry. I put it out. I put just my neck in the sun. I'm going to let it get all wrinkly. I don't even care. But I thought she was doing that thing. And I was like, don't you dare, Catherine. Don't you dare age shame a lady's neck because it's coming for you. I don't care who you are. It transcends race. It transcends all the other things. It's coming for you, girl. But she wasn't. She said she had a hairy neck. And then she said she was just making shit up and she was going to start hate accounts about Rachel or something. I don't know. Okay. I still don't think she deserves to be with an abusive asshole, even if she says asshole stuff to Rachel. Call me crazy. All right. Is it deprogramming? Yes, Kira. Is a hairy... You mean I have to expect a hairy neck too? I thought it was just the chin. Oh no, WB888. I never heard of aging with a hairy neck. Yeah. I just thought it gets crinkly, like a crinkle fry, which are my favorite fries. All right. So Catherine's gone. Vince talks to Lauren. Lauren says she's tied herself to Vince, and it probably wasn't the best idea. Probably not, baby girl. Probably not. And but she's going to play for herself now. I'm waiting for that to happen.
Boom. Roasted.
Vince pouts, because that's what Vince does, and cries to Keanu after Catherine's eviction. Now, you guys, they didn't even show the full cry. I know there was 2 separate scenes where he was like, one where he was begging. He was on his knees begging, please, bitch, don't put me up. But you guys want to see a little edit I did of little Vinnie Pooh? Crying, begging, calling himself a bitch. Let's take a look. Hit the like while you're at it. You guys, I can't laugh because I'll cough, but it's so crazy. This guy's he's like, I'm an effing bitch, man. Come on, man. Don't put me up, man. If I was like this to the nicest guy on the planet, man. He even took off his beanie to show his flat ironed hair. His flat iron to a crisp hair. I don't know why he does that to his hair. I mean, to each their own. Do whatever you want. People might be like, why you put beach waves in it? Because I want to. But he has very nice curly hair. Like very nice natural curls that the ladies have helped him accentuate. But he wants to be in an emo band or something. He's living in 2007. And he is not leaving. All right. Okay. So, Vince. Okay. So then, boo. Oh, I stopped up here. All right. Hopefully you guys liked that edit. So Vince pouts to Keanu and cries to Keanu after Catherine's eviction. Oh, Catherine. Keanu and Rachel talk. Keanu tells Rachel he's going to earn her trust back for frenemies. Okay. Then we the Mystere Moments, the HOH comp. You guys, did you guys like this little competition they did for the HOH? Let me just say, Vince, you're a terrible host.
It's inappropriate.
It just was it was not good. He had no charisma. Maybe he should have cried his way through it. It was just very boring. I was like, oh, Vince, not a good host. Vince, Kelley says during this HOH comp, she's like, in her DR, she's like, I'm going after Rachel, and then Rachel, and for my backup nom, Rachel. Okay, cool, Kelley. Thanks so much. They had to remember a bunch of things. They were shown video from the Mystere Moments. Will was eliminated first. Will's like, oh, damn. Oh, well, I guess I'm out. Deuces. And then he goes and sits down. Great job, Will. But he feels good because he's like, the Judges Alliance, they're in the game. They're going to win. We're good. They don't need me. Mickey and Rachel are eliminated then in the next question. Oh, boy. And then Lauren goes out after that. And she's so annoyed. Lauren says, I'm so
2,000 years later.
annoyed. And then Kelley is ecstatic that Rachel's already out of the competition. She's like, oh my God, that's amazing. I thought I'd have to kill her. Haha, just kidding. Oh my God, Kelley. You know, we've officially entered pumpkin spice season. So shout out to my pumpkin spice babies, and soon to be spooky season. And Kelley is pretty spooky. All right. Vince is hoping Morgan can pull out, or he's hoping he could pull out. Don't say that, Joleen. He has a girlfriend. It's inappropriate, you guys. Stop hugging Morgan for a minute plus, Vince. I'm putting together a video of your long hugs, your awkward cheat mance, allegedly, obviously, whatever's going on. But the house is talking. Who are they talking? But Vince is hoping that Morgan can pull out, or he can pull out, one of the two, a win, since he burned the bridges with Kelley and Keanu. Way to go, Vince. Just great job with that social game. Morgan, Ava, and Ashley have all been eliminated by the next question. Then Will gets his little DR where he laughs and he says, our alliance sucks, dude. The judges suck balls. This sucks. He didn't say sucked balls. That would be inappropriate. I said that because it's inappropriate. Keanu knows he needs to win to save Rachel and their frenemies alliance. He's like, oh my God, I need this. Because he knows Kelley's coming after her because she's going to nominate Rachel. And then for the renom, Rachel. And then, wouldn't you know it, the next question comes up, true or false, and Keanu Ray Soto is the new HOH and is an all-powerful wizard, he says. An all-powerful wizard is now your HOH. Rachel now has to play nice with Keanu, who just backstabbed her all week. She's like, yay. Keanu talks to his best friend in the house, Kelley. Who else is just like, what? Why? You guys are best. I mean, it makes sense, but what? Okay. They're best friends.
What the hell? Oh my God. No
I guess.
way.
Cool. He wants Morgan to go. And basically, he's blaming Morgan for Vince's betrayal because Keanu's motto is always, you guys, blame a woman. Even when it's a man, it's Vince. Vince is the problem. He doesn't need Morgan to lead him astray down a path. He's the whole problem. But Keanu is guided by the patriarchy. And so, you know, he likes to hold on to balls like this. And since, you know, Morgan's balls are inward, he can't find them, so he can't trust her. Okay? He doesn't trust ovaries. He says brovaries over ovaries because he loves the patriarchy. And everyone loves to go, oh, he has sisters. And He still doesn't believe women in this game. So I don't know what to tell you. Literally, he's like, it's Morgan. Morgan's the evil one. She did it. And it's like, it's Vince. It's Vince. He's a liar. Morgan's actually pretty honest, other than all that hugging and stuff. For the most part, she's far more honest than Vince. Okay, she's not perfect, but it's definitely Vince. So Keanu's like, I'm not going to take out Vince. He's clearly my friend. He's only burned me 76 times. Okay, now the 77th time, that's when I'm going to get you. I'm going to go after Morgan. Keanu then decides to consult Rachel on what he should do with his HOH. He's like, Rachel, come here. Come here. I have to win you over. He really wants to nom Ashley, but he's like, for you, Rachel, I'm not going to nom Ashley because she's a jury member that'll vote for you. I don't want to do that to you, but I despise Ashley. And Rachel's like, why do you despise Ashley? She's like, what did she do? I don't know. She just annoys me. Rachel's DR was very telling this episode. She said that, she's old school BB back in her day. She was like, I don't know, what a novel idea that alliances stuck together for the most part. We were pretty loyal to each other. We'd screw over everyone else before we'd screw over each other. But these new school Big Brother kids, they're just screwing everybody over. They don't care. They screw the alliance first and then their enemies second. So Rachel's like, I don't know. I'm loyal, but maybe loyal to a fault. And I was proud of Rachel. I thought that was, I think when it comes to Keanu, she's many times loyal to a fault. And I hope this doesn't really burn her in the end. Morgan and Vince walk in the bathroom and break up the convo. Morgan and Vince, they just ruining the strategy boners, but getting boners other places. Allegedly. I don't know. It looks weird. Okay, you guys? It just does. Mickey goes and tells Will what she saw and her worries about Morgan. What was it? Something happened. But Mickey ultimately goes and tells Will what she saw and her worries about Rachel. Mickey doesn't want to go on the block because she just got off the block. And then she falls down, crying in the food storage room. She's like, I don't want to go on the block again. Her and Will have a little laugh, and Will's just tolerating everybody because that's Will's game. I'm going to tolerate all of the young people, and they are messy, and I'm just going to go, okay. All right. Rachel tells Ashley that Keanu told her he's keeping Ashley safe. Now remember this for when we go into the spoilers later. Keanu said he was keeping Ashley safe for Rachel. Ashley doesn't think that makes sense. She's like, what? Me? Are you sure it was me? He's probably lying. And then they laugh and they hug because they have a nice little friendship, Ashley and Rachel. Vinnie cries to Morgan. Oh my God, more Vinnie crying. About thinking he's ruined his trust with Keanu. Vince says he won't put up Rachel because Keanu won't put up Rachel because Keanu wanted Vince to do his dirty work and put Rachel up last week so he wouldn't get the Rachel blood on his hands, the red hair dye everywhere. They hug again for too long. I wonder if I have that here. There's been so many long hugs, you guys. Is anyone else Will was talking about last night on the live feeds. And I would be like, what are you doing? And according to Vince's girlfriend, allegedly, they did not have this agreement where you could rub ladies' thighs, cuddle, tell them you love them. They tell each other they love each other. Weird. And hug for long periods of time. I don't know if that was my relationship. Hype man husband, Chell RN, would not be safe. Just for jokes. He's always safe. We're always safe. Everyone's safe. We're all okay. But for real, especially on TV, don't embarrass me. Are you, what is wrong? Don't embarrass me on national television, sir. Don't come here embarrassing me. Okay. Oh, here's what I want. I want this to download. Just do it. Just download already so I can play it. Give me a minute for that. We'll keep going. But they're just hugging. And just when they should stop hugging, they're hugging some more. And I'm like, okay, the hugging should be done. Then they hug again. No, they're still in the first hug. You think maybe it's another hug. No, it's the same hug. It's a continuous hug. It's too many hugs. Okay? Where's my beep? I don't think I have that. But I do have this.
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
Lilu,
Viewer
sweet love.
discretion advised.
Yeah. It's gonna be a baby door hug one day. It's not gonna be good. Where are her hands? Where are her hands? They're hugging under blankets. You do not go. Let me tell you something. You do not go under a blanket with somebody when you're in a relationship with some. Are you crazy with somebody else? Like that's insane. And you also don't areola to areola hug. I have a strict policy against areola to areola hugging. All right? What is wrong with you? You got a little bit of side, and there's a time limit. And you definitely don't tell someone else you love them. You know, I mean business. When I get that out, it's just like, what? What? Kira said, Vince and Mark. What kind of siblings and where are they from? Because this is some backwards hills have eyes, children of the corn siblings. I don't know. Navy says monogamy is outdated, and that's fine. Don't be in a monogamous relationship then if you don't want to be monogamous. But he's in a monogamous relationship according to his fucking girlfriend. Okay? So maybe if that doesn't work for him, you shouldn't. No one says you have to. That's what I don't understand, these people. If you don't want to be, just go out there and hug and areola to areola hug everybody. Okay? Go rub thighs with everybody. No one makes you be in a monogamous relationship. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice, you guys. Okay, here we go. Let me send this over to myself. Yeah, some weird siblings. And according to Vince, it's inappropriate. That's what we need.
It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate. Sticking fingers under blankets with other people. It's inappropriate. It 100% is. Oh, I don't even know if this is going to upload for me. But it's just like, you guys, it's so much hugging. It's all the hugging. They're doing too much hugging. I can't take all the hugging. The hugging's going to kill me. It's going to literally kill me. Okay, I think. Oh, it will. It will upload. Amazing. Smash that like if you haven't already. You guys are beautiful pumpkin spice babies, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Dan, that's an excellent question. Dan says, I wonder if Vince's girlfriend falls for the crying routine. I think she's not going to anymore. Godspeed, Kelsey. You deserve better. Okay? Godspeed, young lady. You seem gorgeous. You're probably super smart and talented. And in my opinion, you can do better. It's your business. It's your business. But what I will tell you as an older woman to a younger woman, don't waste your young years on a loser. Okay? On a lying loser, on a lying crybaby loser without a job. All right? And I saw him in his underpants. All right? And I'm not even talking, I just saw him in his underpants. Didn't do nothing for me. But, you know, he's not for me. So I get that. All right. We're waiting for this to upload. While we wait for this, let's keep going with our notes here. Shout out to Kelsey. All the love. So Vinny's crying. Also, I have more questions. How does Morgan not lose her lady boner when he's crying about everything? I'm not afraid of a man's emotions. But this is just pouting. This is just a crybaby. These aren't even valid emotions, okay? And I am the person who decides whether emotions are valid or not. If you guys didn't know, that is something that I get.
It's inappropriate.
It might be inappropriate, but that's the way it is. All right. Now take a look at this hugging. It finally uploaded. And you tell me what you think. You tell me.
don't want to, I don't want to get to bed super late. But if you want to hang out at any point tonight, after, if you want to talk to everybody or whatever, I kind of don't want to. I kind of want to just hang out, even if we talk about nothing or anything, whatever.
You can do that.
That hug could have produced like 5 sets of triplets. That was coitus. That was too long. Too long. Too long, duck dong. I didn't like it. No. That I didn't slow that shit down. And that has happened multiple times. Under blankets? Were you touching the waist? Were you touching the waist? Are you insane, Vince? Now you don't even date me and you're getting me mad. Are you crazy? Are you crazy, Tom Sandoval? What in the Scandival is going on right now? All right. And yeah, Detroit Red, they do both live in California. And today on the feeds, they had a conversation about Morgan's friend group. And her friends are so fun and funny. And they do really funny, fun things like go out to bars and wear pajamas or have wig theme nights, which sounds like a fucking nightmare to me. All right. I'm just going to be honest with you. She's like, you'd love us. And my guy friends, I'm very loyal to my guy friends. Like if one of the girls breaks up with them and like hurts them, I like never talk to the girl again. Obviously I'm cordial, but they're like done to me. But we're like a really fun friend group. One time the girls told the guys it was dress up. Okay. To dress up to go out, like a theme. But then like we weren't going to do it and just they were going to do it. Oh, fucking kill me. Like, what are you talking about? It's one of those things where like, oh my God, my friend group is so random. Sometimes we like take shots and then we like run around the bar. And she's like, yeah. And then he goes, oh yeah, Kelsey likes that stuff. She likes dressing up. Oh, well then you guys are going to love my friend group. No, Kelsey's not going to love your fucking friend group, sir. Okay? Don't make me say so many F-bombs. They're making me do it. They're talking about hanging out. Hanging out? Girl, you better get a restraining order against Kelsey. If I was Kelsey, I'd be like, no, I would, seriously, I would never, I wouldn't even address you. But Vince, oh, I'd be doing some dressing down. God, it's fucking grossing me out. I can't make myself laugh. That's why we need more gay people on Big Brother. The straights are messing up.
Win, baby. I want you to win. You hear me? You hear me? I'm gonna pray for you every night. Okay?
Gay brother. Okay. The straights keep messing up. All right. Let's give the gays a chance. All we are saying is give gays a chance. Okay. So they hugged too long. We saw it. You guys saw it. Another long hug. Vince then asked Keanu if he knows what he's thinking of doing. He's like, so do you know who you're nominating or what you think of doing? He asked if he's one of Keanu's options. Keanu says he wants Morgan to go home because he's worried Vince will use a veto on Morgan. Vince is like, I won't. I'm like such a pussy. I will not do that. I swear to God, I'm not. What? No, I let them use them on me. I don't do that to them. Okay, I finish and then I leave. That I don't wait for them. That's crazy, right, bro? Dogs, you know. And then Vince begins begging Keanu not to put him on the block. And it was pathetic. It was so bad, you guys. He says he's heartbroken. He's like, please. He's like, come on, man, please. Keanu said, you already burned me 3 times, bro. And a 4th on my HOH is unacceptable, bro. Are you crazy, bro? Keanu tells him he doesn't need him to beg. He needs him to win. And I was like, oh, well, that gets an applause. Keanu, I do like that. Oh, my God. So, then Vinnie said, I don't know if I can win, Keanu. Come on, man. I don't know if I can win. Keanu says, well, then why do I need you as an ally? And I'm like, oh my God. What? That is amazing. I was, again, impressed. Impressed, Keanu. I wish you carried that same energy up until today, but here we are. All right. So he's like, well, if you can't win shit, then what do I need you for? If you're a liar, a backstabber, and you can't win, what are you a good ally for? I'm like, oh my God. It's a good edit for Keanu. Keanu says he knows what Vinnie does. You know, he knows his pattern. He F's up. He doesn't listen to him and then cries about it to get out of it. And he's like, boo-hoo. Oh. And Keanu says, I'm over it, bro. And then Vinnie starts crying and having a pity party for himself. And he's like, I knew, just like what I just showed you, I knew I shouldn't have tried last week. But they didn't play the part where he calls himself a bitch, which is the part I played, okay? And takes off his beanie. And we see his flat iron hair. And he runs his sad, pathetic fingers through it. While he's doing all this, Keanu just sips on his tea, which is what Vinnie deserved. And Vince just continues to break down and cry. Like, I don't want to go on the block, man. One more time for reference. Apologies to cats everywhere. It was, in my defense, producer Prince and producer Cordelia approved when I was editing it. They could hear it and they were like, whatever. But I know the cat crying is, you know, it's a little much. Okay. Rachel then talks to Keanu and asks him his goal for the rest of the season. Like, what's your goal? What are your goals? Because Rachel's social game, very different than past seasons. And it is like a more friendly job interview at times, especially to people she doesn't like. To the people she likes, she kikis, they have a good time. But to the people that she doesn't like, she's basically asking them job interview questions. So probably should have spent a little more time with Sari coaching her, but I am proud of Rachel for at least trying, you know, because I can't say that I would be trying with some of these people, I'll be honest. So she talks to Keanu and was like, so what's your goal for the rest of the season? To just keep fucking me over or what? What's going on, huh? She talks about how she's loyal and doesn't backstab. And yet Keanu still doesn't believe any of those things when she tells him that. Keanu is now saying he regrets trying to get Rachel put on the block last week because he could have lost one of the only people that he has in the house.
Huh?
Okay, now you see that. Interesting. He's also like, you know, Rachel, you have my back. And in hindsight, Riley going home was one of the best things that could have happened. When previously on Big Brother, he was like, you ruined my game. Riley's my best friend. Even though Riley hated Keanu, was in no alliance with Keanu. He hated him, but he would never buck up to him and tell him that. He would just let Keanu hug him because that's what a real man does. Just talk shit behind your back and says, I'm going to do something. He hated Keanu, even though he's trying to rewrite history now. Okay. So now he's like, Rachel, you were right. It's like, yeah, we know. We knew. We've been new. Like, you're the only one that didn't know. You're the only one that thought Riley was your friend and your best friend and was not going to put you on the block. Okay. So he's just like, yeah, sorry, blah, blah. And Rachel's like, well, I guess I can forgive you. And they talk about building trust, and he did clean the shower. So she's like, that's an improvement from Rachel and Kelley and Mickey and a couple others doing all the cleaning. And then Rachel doing a lot of the cooking. And I guess, you know, obviously cleaning isn't something Keanu does very often. So she's like, all right, I can tell you are trying with me. Rachel says, in a DR America, being us, hi, Rachel, that I'm sure you're confused, but there's not much I could do this week. He's the HOH, and I got to work with him, girl. We know. That's part of the social game. That is part of the social game. Vinnie and Morgan talk because, like, they don't talk enough. And like Kelley says, they're upstairs cuddling in bed, in the same bed. Even SK Kelley knows, okay? South Dakota serial killer Kelley allegedly knows that what they're doing is wrong, okay? And she's going to kill them all. Allegedly. For fun. So Vinnie and Morgan talking. Vince is sad and pouting again. Oh my God, Morgan, come on. This cannot turn you on. Or maybe it does. Everyone's got a kink. Morgan's like, dude, did you explain to Keanu why it doesn't make any sense for both of us to go on the block? And Vince says, I tried, man, but he's not listening, man. I burned him too many times, man. Oh. Vince cries, and Morgan has to comfort him so much. Maybe Morgan just wants a kid, like a baby, like a colicky baby. You can make one of those with somebody or adopt one or something. He's not listening, man. I burned him too many times, man. So Morgan's like, it's okay. And he says, I don't know if I'm cut out for this game, man. You're not, sir. Okay. It's a lot. It's a lot of crybaby pouting. Eventually you just got to start to own some shit. All right. Not many people can get away with crying this much. Vanessa Russo was one of them that could get away with it. And even then at times I was like, all right, Nessa, let's wrap this up. It's very Franzel coded, but this is worse than Franzel. And I didn't think I'd ever say that. You know, shout out to Nicole Franzel. But seriously, okay, in Oobly Goobly, Michigan. He says, I don't know if I'm cut for this game. I don't know if I can do it, man. I'm going to be a have-not. My tummy's going to hurt. I'm going to be malnourished. And I love that Big Brother had a little sound effect, like, oh my God, like a boing or something. Like, sir, you are a grown man. Or he's like, I'm not going to be able to have Easy Mac, man. No pizza rolls for me, man. Hey, producer Prince. So, they do a little music, like, oh, what a loser. Even the producers and editors now are really realizing, like, oh, well, Vinny's arc is loser. Okay. And Morgan feels bad for him and gives him another too long of a hug. Stop hugging. You're already impregnating him. I am almost positive Vinny's pregnant, and he is going to be giving birth the minute he leaves the house, because that's how male pregnancies work. Okay. And he's going to be just dropping babies off. So he's there. It's an uncomfortable hug. And she's worried because Vince is her man. She says, Morgan, are you okay? Oh my God. Can you believe this, producer Prince? Because she's like, I'm worried because Vince is my man. No, he's not. Not in this game. He's Kelsey's. Okay. He's his own person. Whatevs. But are you crazy? Morgan, this is not what we do in Palm Springs. Okay. I'm going to just tell you that right now, ma'am.
Boom.
Oh my God.
Roasted.
She's like, because he's my man. Where? First of all, not a man. Second of all, okay, not yours. Damn. Good God. My man. Are you kidding me? Girl, stop it. Morgan then talks to Keanu. Morgan tries to talk herself off the block, but instead just incriminates Vinny because what Keanu thought Morgan did, which was tell Rachel, run back to Rachel the information that Keanu said, or what he blamed on Morgan, I should say. Thank you, producer Prince, for helping me out there. Doing a great job producing. She just incriminates Vinny more. He's like, well, if you didn't say it, then Vinny said it. Oh shit, did you burn your tail? Be careful, there's a candle there. I'll blow it out. Stupid candle. You okay? Just give you a quick look. It smells a little bit like burnt hair, but we're all good. Tell the lovely people, candles are the devil. Sorry. Mommy was doing witchcraft stuff. Okay. Doing Wicca against Vince and Riley. Allegedly. All right. Allegedly.
Huh?
No, I wasn't. Oh yeah, you did singe a little bit of your tail. Okay, well, we learned a valuable lesson. Mommy is bad. Okay, and I'm calling myself mommy too much, and he's gone. He's gone. He's gonna get workers' comp on that one. Don't you guys worry. He's definitely getting workers' comp. Okay. Hope he doesn't send the union after me. All right. Blah blah blah. I don't want to be on the block. I didn't say that. Well, then Vinny said it. You can tell Keanu is just fed up with Morgan and thinks she's the reason that Vince sucks as an ally. and he is ready to put her on the block and send her ass home. But really, Vince sucks because Vince sucks. But again, Keanu loves the patriarchy. And so he thinks it is all Morgan's fault, or he wants it to be all Morgan's fault.
This week has been shit.
Oh my God. My mouth is full of producer Prince hairs in my lip gloss. Apologies. Let's watch some gay bro.
Win, baby. I want you to win. You hear me? You hear me? I'm gonna pray for you every night. Okay?
I just love that clip. It is just so fun. So fun. That's karma from Prince, Frederick says, right? I deserved it. How dare. Why would I have a candle lit when my cat is climbing over the desk? What kind of monster am I? Seriously. So dumb. Come on, Jolene. All right. So Keanu talks to Ava. He knows who his two noms will be, but he might use her as a third nom. So he's like, yeah, just so you know. I'm not saying it's you. Could be. I'm not saying it is. I don't know. What do you think? Ava is nervous, but hopeful, in her Ava way. She probably just passed gas, continued to grow her armpit hair and said, this is a game, man. Whatever. It's Big Brother. What are you going to do? Everyone here's crazy. I don't know. I'm going to go take a nap. And then fell asleep. Keanu talks to Mickey. Mickey tells him she trusts him. Isn't that hilarious? There's no way Mickey trusts him. He doesn't trust Mickey. Nobody trusts Mickey. Also, we have to talk about something. I want to put my finger up so I remember. So my ADHD makes me remember. He tells the DR he doesn't trust her after she says she trusts him. He's like, I don't trust her. And he tells her he's not sure what he's doing, but he is currently preying on it. And I was like, that's a nice way to say you're going on the block. Because I talked to Jesus and Jesus said, listen, we're putting her on the block. Speaking of lying and Mickey's alleged lies, okay? Did you guys see this little? Apparently, she's been wearing this crocheted bucket hat around the house. She has said the bucket hat comes from T-Core. Last season's T-Core. She has a company. She does crochet. Really beautiful. Some people were like, that's not a T-Core hat. That looks like a Temu hat. That looks like Shein. It does look a little wobbly for people that do like real quality crochet work. All right.
Boom. Roasted.
And then Chelsea, winner of last season, confirmed. I wasn't ready to be like, Mickey wouldn't lie about that. That's like the stupidest lie known to lie. And then Chelsea confirmed today that in fact, she is lying. Chelsea says that the voice memo I got from T-Core saying that ain't her hat. Why, Mickey? Why is she lying? That's just such a dumb lie to say, yeah, this is a hat. This is one of T-Core's hats. I got one of T-Core's hats. But according to Chelsea, who said she talked to T-Core said, that's not my hat. That just seems like a really ridiculous lie, right?
It's inappropriate.
Like, what was that going to do? Also, I don't think T-Core, T-Core's quality on her crochet, is so good. I don't think it would flip up like that flimsy looking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a crocheter. But that's crazy, right? That's what we need. Why you always lying? Why you fucking lie? Why, Mickey? Because you're going to meet T-Core outside of the house. And you could have been friends. I think she's from Georgia too. What?
To look at
You're lying.
Why lie? And then on the feeds today, Mickey was talking to the camera and being like, oh my God, this house is crazy. I think I have a little audio of it. And then knowing this and hearing her kind of doing this cam talk after the nomination ceremony or the POV ceremony, here was Mickey.
Today was crazy AF. These people in this house are very crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. arguing about dang near everything all the time. But, I mean, Ashley was right. Keanu is not the nicest person. He's actually a big liar. He lies a lot. I lie a little bit too, but, I mean, that's a Big Brother game. But he lies, like, a lot. And then his speech saying that he...
Okay, we can talk more about the rest later, but I was like, interesting day to be saying that when the internet is blowing up saying you lied about having a crocheted hat made by T-Core, and then T-Core is like, that's not my hat. That's not my hat. That might be crochet, that might be knit, but that's not my work. That's not my hat. That's not my hat. Oh my God. I'm like embarrassed for Mickey. I continually be embarrassed for Mickey. And I just did not think after the first couple of weeks of Big Brother that I would be feeling this way about Mickey, be this embarrassed. But okay, Mickey, Godspeed. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Keanu talks to Vince again. Vince cannot stop talking to Keanu in last night's episode and says he feels bad that he got so emotional yesterday. And it is what it is. And I'll take ownership, man, for what I've done, right? But he does it right before the nomination ceremony. He's got to make sure he talks to Keanu. I'm take ownership, man, but I'm an ally. And he's like, are you, Vince? Oh, this was the clip that I posted kind of apologizing to Keanu, which it was a soft apology. Okay, it was a half apology because Keanu, he's, we'll talk about it, but he hasn't been as firm as he should be with old Vinnie, the quivering bitch lip. Okay. So he's like, are you, Vince? Vince is like, yes. He's like, how? You literally are the reason for 2 of my allies going home. By the end of the convo, Vince is crying again. Oh my God. Kelsey, did you break up with it? If Hype Man Husband Shell was doing this, I always say Hype Man Husband Shell should do Survivor. If Hype Man Husband Shell was acting like this, I would close down all my accounts until he got home and be like, oh, I got to figure some stuff out. This is so embarrassing. He's crying again. He says, okay, I'll win. Oh my God. Stop. It's gross. It's the ick. It's all the icky ick. It's the ickiest of the ick that ever icked. I'll get my head on straight. And then in his DR, he's like, he doesn't care if I'm here or not. Because Keanu basically told him that even if I shoot and miss and you go home, like you're saying you will against Mickey or Ava or Morgan at least I know now that no more of my allies will go home because of you. And that's the truth. I do like some of Keanu's words here a lot. This really hurt little Vinny's feelings. Vinny the quivering lip, they were quivering and crying. Okay, it was pretty awesome. Then finally, it was nomination time. He nominated Morgan, obviously Vinny, and Mickey. He's like, Morgan, here's the deal. I've extended a many an olive branch to you. And you snapped every one of them. I was like, that's pretty good. Keanu's not the worst with like his little comebacks. I remember when it was like him versus Jimmy. No offense, all offense to Jimmy, but Jimmy's reads were so rehearsed. It was like, I enjoy a little improv. That's what I do. Obviously when I do stand-up, I have jokes, but I like to incorporate some improvisation too. Okay, and his were very rehearsed. Like, the only thing fake about me are these glasses. And I would watch and I laughed more when Keanu was like, are you done? How long did that take you to come up with? Or when he just put his glasses on. Those kind of things I like. The more time these house guests rehearse their little reads for each other, I'm like, oh, let's trust our instincts a little bit, guys. All right? Because it becomes a point when it's a little too rehearsed and then it's boring. Bring a book. So I did like this one. I've extended many olive branches to you, and you snapped every one of them. Vinny, Keanu tells Vinny, this is the hardest one. And he starts to cry. But before then, he's got Mickey. He's like, a little too late. It's just a little too late. And we can't go back to whatever we had. Do. So he's like, whatever. Vinny, he's like, and I'm like, oh, you lost me again, Keanu. He starts crying. This is the hardest one. And maybe he did that because Vinnie cries so much, but I don't know. I think it has more to do with he's like, this is the hardest one. He says, I feel like you've taken my kindness for weakness, bro. If you take my kindness for weakness, I'll put you on the block and I'll send you home, bro. Okay. Rachel thinks, things might be looking up. She's like, hey, for her frenemies, final two with Keanu, since he told her the truth, apologized, and he didn't put her on the block. So, another stellar week for Rachel Riley, where these house guests are just getting closer and closer to losing $750,000. And the fact that, spoiler alert, today, Keanu still did not. He had to renom because winner of the POV was Morgan. Morgan took herself off the block. Keanu had a chance to put Rachel on the block. She already knew before that he was coming for her, but then he wanted to make good, And I personally, Keanu's game is he just really thinks and is going to have to win. He thinks he can win his way to the end. And good luck, sir. Because he really doesn't have any allies but Kelley. And she just realized, like even in last night's episode, she's like, I wasn't that loyal to him. I didn't really like him, but I guess now he's proven himself to me for 8 weeks. So I guess now I could kind of be. Sure. So losing Rachel, he pretty much already lost her. That's why it was so stupid what he did. Because she was actually working with him. But everyone else at this point, not going after Rachel all this time and not taking the chance right now to backdoor her or backdoor. Yay for me, because I want Rachel in the house, but you guys are kind of stupid. You kind of stupid. So another stellar week for Miss Rachel Riley, whether you love her or not. She's killing it. She's killing it. And some may say, yeah, with a bunch of idiots, but everyone loves to give Daddy Derek, Detective Derek, his flowers, and he had a bunch of idiots too. So what are you gonna do? What you gonna do when the idiots come for you? Okay, so let's talk more live feed spoilers. So first thing first, before the POV ceremony and before Morgan used her POV on herself, there was a possible chance that she was going to use her POV on Vince. At one point, she literally said, and I tweeted it because she said it to herself, which I thought, oh shit. This wasn't her saying it to someone else. Because Keanu and Vinnie, the snake, the little quivering lip snake Vinnie, were trying to get her to use the veto on Vinnie and saying they would not nominate Ashley then, or renom. Keanu would not renom Ashley. He would renom Lauren, but they knew the whole time Keanu was going to just put up Ashley anyways and then get Morgan to use the veto on Vinnie, and Vinnie knew it too. And Vinnie was like, I'm okay with it. Morgan, that's your man. That's your man. So when she was talking to herself, which worried me, because when the house guests talk to themselves, I usually take it as, oh, this is what they really mean. She said, and I quote, it's insane that the clear, obvious option is to use the veto on Vinnie. What? I was like, Morgan, you better not. You better. Then we would have 2 house guests this season not use a power on themselves and possibly get themselves out of the game. Now, luckily, Ashley, of all people, was like, Morgan, don't do that. He's probably still going to just put me on the block. She's like, really? Yeah. And then Rachel, again, I can see it in Rachel's face. It's wearing on her. She's like, how much longer do I have to be in here with these idiots? How much longer? She's like, no, don't do that, Morgan. Like, don't, what do you, no, you use the veto on yourself. That's not going to help because Rachel was really working to not get Ashley on the block. And to the point where Rachel even threw out an alliance and the final hours, the night before the POV. So last night she's like, okay, what if you guys, look at me, red hair. Okay, I've been doing this for like 15 years or something. What if me and you, Keanu, got in an alliance with Vincent Morgan? Huh? He's like, then you wouldn't want me to put Ashley up? And she's like, I mean, yeah, hopefully not. He's like, probably still gonna put Ashley up. It's like, you still want to be in the alliance? Yeah, sure. So there was just so much scrambling, gambling on the feeds. Last night, they wouldn't go to sleep. I was telling my husband, Chell RN, I was like, I got to get some sleep because I'm trying to get over the sickness. These people need to go to bed. They need to go to bed. They need to go now. And they stay up too late. Lazy Buddhist, thank you for being a member for 49 months. Happy Ginger Cat Appreciation Day, Producer Prince. Is it really Ginger Cat Appreciation Day? Because then I owe him a raise because I forgot. But thank you so much. He's wonderful. And Steffi, thank you for the super chat. Money for kitty tail repairs. Oh, yes. His little tail is fine. But I am a horrible cat mother for that one. You know what, Kenzie? I think you're right. Kenzie says, I think Vinnie has cried more than any other BB season combined. Oh boy. Okay. Erie Pixie says, my sister's married to Vince's brother, and we don't want Morgan using shit on the... Oh, damn, Erie. My sister... Okay, your sister is married to Vince's brother, and we don't want... Oh, Team Kelsey. Yes, I like it. I like the energy. His brother is Tony, who is married to my sister, Leanne. Well, shout out to you, Erie, and shout out... Hopefully I'm saying your name right, Erie Pixie. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Leanne. All right? Kelsey spoke for herself and her comments are true. Well, tell Kelsey we're sending her all the love, okay? And she needs to spank this dude. Spank him right to the curb. He's born in April. Oh, we know he's an Aries. I think he should have been a Pisces, but he does. Okay. We're Team Kelsey over here. That's for sure. Okay. Kelsey girl, we got your back. Yeah, Tony and Vinny are very Italian names. Hashtag believable, Erie, because you came in with those Italian names. I like it. So they were staying up too late. They were scrambling and gambling, trying to get stuff done. Also, Erie, does Vinny cry this much in the real world? And why doesn't he have a job? You don't have to answer. We're just throwing it out there. Okay. Apologies to my lovely Pisces. But we know the Pisces be emotional, and that's okay. But this is an irrational emotional, so maybe we shouldn't blame the Pisces. Maybe we shouldn't. So, it could be Aries. My husband's an Aries, but I've seen my husband cry a handful of times. Maybe. And maybe that's generous. I don't know. He's not a big crier. I would like not that I want to make him cry. But, sometimes I'm like, let's cry together. Let's bed rot and cry together. And he's like, or I could go trim the tree branches. And I'm like, or you could do that. But he's a go-getter. He's not lazy. So I don't know what to say. You kind of feel bad. Don't worry about it. It's just a roast. It's a roast. And believe me, everything we say, Brandy, Vinny's family knows. They know. Okay. Moving along. So they were just doing the most last night to the point where, Rachel's trying to keep Ashley off the block, so much so that she's like, well, there's other people you can put on the block. And Keanu's like who? Well, Lauren. I'm not putting Lauren up. Kelley? I'm not putting Kelley up. Other people. Obviously insinuating Ava. And Keanu ran downstairs and woke up Ava and was like, Ava, get up. And she was like, what? I haven't gotten my 18 hours of sleep. Shout out to Ava. She's like, huh? And he's like, okay, I just want to tell you. And then Kelley's in the bunk bed. So he pulls her out of her bed in the have-not into the train room. Kelley's in one of the bunks and Kelley wakes up. Huh? He's like, oh, Kelley, I didn't see you in there. She's like, it's okay. You can talk. I can't hear anything. I got my earplugs in. It's like, but you just heard him. So you did hear. Okay, whatever. So then Kelley goes back to bed. She's like, wake me up if there's any drama. But again, Kelley, the crybully, she's like, she's very nice. Rachel's evil. Everyone else is evil. Not Kelley. Not Kelley. Okay. Erie says, he doesn't cry like this in the real world. He's a good kid. Great family. Had a job before the show. Lived in Arizona. Oh, I lived in Arizona. Well, that's good to hear. Thank you, Erie, for giving us that information. And thank you for coming in and stopping by. Can't say much. Non-disclosure. We get it. We get it. We get it. It's interesting. It's an interesting strategy. I bet it is weird, though, to see him cry that much if he doesn't cry that much in the real world. It's got to be a little weird. You're probably like, what's going on? Or maybe he warned you going in, this is going to be my game. Because I kind of think that this is, at first I was like, this has no strategy to it. But I think this is something that maybe if he's not normally a crier, this could have some strategy to it. But it's a lot of crying. So that must be weird to see. But yeah, we won't ask you. We won't invade any more of your privacy. But thanks for coming in, openly sharing. We appreciate you being here. We like to roast the house guests. So hopefully no offense, all offense. Okay. Much love. But poor, Ava is just like, oh my God, what? And he's like, okay, so basically everyone's throwing you under the bus. Like everyone, Will, Rachel, everyone said they want you gone, which is not true. Because ultimately Keanu asked Will, like if it was between Ashley and Ava, who'd you want? Will's like, well, that's quite a pickle you put me in. And it is past 10 p.m. Oh, I'm neither. But if you had to pick one, well, I like them both. Both good people, both like daughters to me. And it is past 10:05 now. So, well, which one do you say? Well, maybe, I guess if you, neither, but I guess Ashley, I'd rather than Ava. So, so Keanu's just trying to get basically to guarantee that if Vinnie is left up on the block, that Ava then could possibly be that deciding vote if it is between Vinnie and Ashley. Because everyone's pretty certain that if it's Mickey against everyone, Mickey's gone. Okay. Now, I don't know. I don't know. But Keanu's trying to secure the Ava vote. And Ava's like, well, yeah, that does suck, I guess. And yeah, that's the cookie crumbles. Tough tookus, bookus, but okay. So Ava's like, well, I guess then fuck them. I'll vote them on. I got to go back to bed, But ultimately, Ava talks with Will. Ava talks with Rachel. It's a mess. But Keanu's trying to cause definitely some drama for them when it comes to Ava to get Ava's vote. And Ava is like, listen, she talked to Keanu and she told Keanu, she's like, yeah, I think it's noble or whatever that you're trying to like be loyal to your friend. She told Rachel, I was just kissing his ass because you put your friend on the block, but okay. But if Vinnie wants my vote, Vinnie's gonna have to come and tell me he wants my vote. He's gonna have to earn my vote. You can't go get it for him. And Ava she's the number one caller out of Vinnie's crying. She's always like, just stop with the crying. You don't got to do all that. Take a nap, Ava says. Take a nap. Put on a hat. Sit in the hot tub alone at 4 a.m. by yourself until Morgan comes out and goes, what are you doing out here? And he was like, God damn it. Apparently, Ava decided to go in the hot tub at like 4 a.m. because she's on an interesting sleep schedule. So she got her rest. Keanu woke her ass up. So she's like, peace and quiet. And here comes Morgan. What are you doing out there? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What's going on? And she's like, oh, hi. Thanks so much. So Keanu is trying his best to secure the Ava vote for Vinnie, while the other side is like, no, please don't vote to save Vinnie. Clearly, you would vote to save Ashley, wouldn't you? We know that Ava's not voting to save Mickey. Ava is voting Mickey out. Ava told Julie Chen, can I still vote for Mickey? Can we get Mickey out? And Julie Chen was like, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. So, so we know Ava's not doing that. Right now, I don't really know where Ava stands. All right. I think that, she obviously now it's gotten back to her that Will and Keanu did speak, and Keanu did ask Will, and he did say he'd rather Ava not go on the block than Ashley. So, and there's just a very, a very trusting relationship, I think, that Will and Ava have. So I think Ava might vote to keep Ashley. And she might change her mind and not. I don't know. This is just such a weird season. I'm not really sure. But the craziest part, I think, of last night is what a lot of people on Twitter were going crazy about, is that Vinnie knew the whole time that the plan for Morgan to use the veto on him, and then Keanu would put on the block Lauren instead of Ashley, was not going to happen. And he still was like, yeah. And even when Morgan voiced concern to Vinnie about it, saying, but what if he still puts Ashley up anyways? Vince looked her straight in the eye and says, I don't know why he would do that. Man, I don't know. I'm just, what? And a lot of people were very grossed out. Now, this is some backstabbing Big Brother. But this is Big Brother. And certainly Vinnie wouldn't be the first person to ever do that. He might be the first person to ever do it while crying. No, that would still be probably Nicole Franzel, or maybe someone before Nicole Franzel. She's like, this is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I vote to evict Ian. Yeah. Remember, she told Cody Cauliflower, teach me how to act. So it's low down and dirty. But if you're playing a rat, floater, snake game, who also cries, which it appears Vinnie, that's the game he's playing, then it's on brand to the game he's playing. So we'll see. There also was on the feeds, Rachel. I had to go back and see it. Thought she lost her ring in the jacuzzi, and she went underwater searching for it. Let me show you guys a picture of her getting that wedding ring. She was like, oh, now her and Brendan are about to celebrate, what is it, 13 years or something, you guys, coming up here? 13 years, I think. Their anniversary in like a week. And Rachel's like, nobody leaves this hot tub with my man's ring. Nobody. So there's Rachel. There's her little butt. And then you got Morgan and Ava and Will cheering her on as she looks for her ring and ultimately finds it. I will say, Rachel Riley, I don't care what anyone says, Rachel Riley is she is inspiring me this season. This lady, I don't know if she's on Adderall or what, because I don't know how she gets so much done in a day in Big Brother. Because I would probably on the, unless they give me my ADHD Vyvanse, I'd probably be on the Ava train. I'd just be like napping. She works out. She cooks for everyone. She's gaming, strategizing, dressing up, looking good, cleaning for everyone. Like, she's like, I made poached salmon today. I made poached eggs today. I made poached today. I worked on my pooch. And she just does, and she works out like multiple times a day. I'm not doing half of that. And there's no reason that I'm not doing half of that. I feel bad about myself. I'm like, but it's almost like I don't feel bad about myself. It's inspiring. I'm like, damn, I gotta get on that Rachel program. Right? Like, I wish I had that energy. So all these people going, she's 41. That is a young, 41 is young, but that's a young 41. Because she's doing a lot. And I guess people could say, well, that's her job. She doesn't have to work. But it's a whole job being in that house and strategizing and shit. And especially with a lot of these people. Okay, let me share. I got some of my favorite tweets and things. Okay. That I'll share with you guys. All right. Boom, boom, pow. Oh, that's a couple weird pictures of him. Let me send that over. Okay. And then we got to talk about what happened after the nomination ceremony, because this was just leading up to the nomination. I mean, Rachel's looking good. I mean, she always looked good, but she's like working out. But I do hate that. You can tell Rachel was young in the 2000s, you know, the early 2000s, late 90s, where the body image was just ridiculous for women. Cause she's like, oh my God, look at my arm. And I'm like, girl, your arm looks great. Look at my body. I'm like, girl, your body looks great. It looks great. But she very much is very hard on herself. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. Oh my God. So people started this trend of, you know, the person like, she's not just playing for this herself. She's playing for this, she's playing for that. And they'll name different things. Like for Lauren, they were like, she's not just playing for the couch. She's playing for the chair. She's playing for the carpet, you know, because they're basically like Lauren furniture. And she hasn't had, you know, a lot of screen time on the episodes lately. So TV tweets at TV Tweets 2026 tweeted this about Kelley. She's not just playing for herself. She's playing for Lucifer. She's playing for Beelzebub. She's playing for the Prince of Darkness. She's playing for the Antichrist, for Longlegs, for Michael Myers, for Carrie, for Black Phillip. She's playing for all the girls who would like to live deliciously. And I was like, oh my God. Stop it. Right, Goldie? Stop. It was cracking me up. Oh, God. Okay. This also another great tweet coming in from the tweeter, because it'll never be X to me. Exo Auntie at Exo Auntie on Twitter says, I'm sick of everyone using Kelley as a pawn. And that's a quote from Keanu. Meanwhile, Ponderella is a reason Ponderella was on the block 80% of the time, being Kelley. She volunteered herself as a pawn. He swears he knows this game and he looks stupid AF when he says stuff like this. And Kelley tries to do this too. She's like, oh my God, I'm on the block again. The adversity I've had in this game. It's like, girl, you don't even know how the game works. And you volunteered for half this shit. Even during Keanu's HOH, she was making, well, I don't even know if it's jokes on the live feeds. And she was like, well, I mean, I love the Blockbuster. The Blockbuster's easy. The Butt Blaster, the BB Butt Blaster is so easy. It's the easiest piece of easy that ever easied. So freaking easy. Maybe I need to do it. And Keanu's like, no, Kelley. She's like, I mean, maybe before he did his, you know, renom. I'm like, Kelley. And then she wants to play the victim. Like, I just don't get this season has so many victims. I don't understand it. Also, you guys are gonna have to answer a question for me on one of these. Let's see. What is everyone talking about? I'm like an old lady. What is, by the way, young people, let me know. What is this? I keep seeing these screen grabs of Brendan, Rachel's husband, saying stuff. Okay. All right. I wrote it down. I might have to get my readers for this. What's Chat BCC? What the fuck is Chat BCC? And why aren't I on it? Am I on it and I don't know? What is it? How do I see it other than screenshots? Take me there, children of the night. Because Brendan is just putting all these things on Chat BCC and all these comments. I'm like, what the frick is this? What's Chat BCC? Is it Blue Sky? I can't keep up. I can't keep up with you kids. All right, but everyone's on Chat BCC. What the fuck is a Chat BCC? There's too many. It's like, let's see what you guys are saying. Is it like Chat? I don't know. It's an app that's basically like Yahoo Chat. Oh, when did it start? Yahoo seems to be very elderly. Why didn't I know about this? How am I not on it? Yes, Rhonda, I'm not on it. Am I? I gotta write this down, kids. Okay. Old lady Lunzer's got to write this down. All right. What is it? Okay, it's like Yahoo Chat. Okay, I just got to get on the Googles and search Chat BCC. It started at the beginning of the season. No one told me. It's a group chat. I'm like the freaking redheaded stepchild. Okay, it's a new chat group, and all the alums are in there. Mama Fever. Well, I'm not an alum, but gotta go to the App Store. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Amy. Jesus Louises. I'm like a damn 110-year-old over here. App Store. You guys think I'm not writing this down? I'm writing it down. It's like, how do I get on this? What is going on? I feel like I've missed out, Rhonda, on something super cool the whole damn season. I just see screenshots of it on Twitter. Well, now I know, and I'm getting on there. I'm going to talk some ish. No, I don't know. So Brendan's on there saying, everyone gave Rachel crap for putting up Riley. Said it was the wrong move. Then before Kat is evicted, Rachel works on repairing the relationship with Keanu. Everyone screamed from the rooftop. It was a bad move. She got Riley out. And she still has Keanu. Rachel is a phenomenal Big Brother player who sees moves that those who are watching from all angles cannot see. My wife is a badass. And this is one man who is proud to say that I am not half the player she is in BB27. This is how your significant other should talk about you, treat you, all the things. It's true. Rachel is seeing things. All right. But thank you guys for putting me onto they even had the schedule from Hamster Watch. I am on Blue Sky, I think. I just don't really use it that much. It's so much. Okay. And according to Reese on the Chat BCC, thank you, Reese. Reese's Pieces over here tells us, according to Hamster Watch, upcoming air date, September 7th, no show on Sunday. Is it because of foosball? Tuesday, show moved from Sunday to Tuesday. Okay. Whatever. Then Sunday, September 14th, no show. Then Wednesday, September 17th, 2-hour show instead of hour and a half. Thursday, September 18th, 2-hour show. Are those our double evictions? Are we doing back-to-back doubles? Well, no, one's a Wednesday, Jolene. Get smart to yourself. Friday, BB Unlocked is back. I know we've all been missing it. No offense to Taylor Hale, all offense to Derek Levasseur. Okay. All right. That's enough, Jolene. Sunday, September 21st. It's going to start at 10 Eastern. Holy shit, you poor Eastern time zone people. You got to work in the morning. Wednesday, the 24th. You also got another late start. It's only 1 hour. We're winding down. It's kind of sad. I'm not ready for it to be done. I'll be honest with you. Thursday is as dumb as the strategy's been this season. I'm entertained. Are you not entertained? Thursday, September 25th. Hello, producer Cordelia. We have an 8 p.m. start time. 90 minutes for that show. And then Sunday, the 28th is finale night. Look at all this stuff I'm missing over there on the frickin'. Christina, did you know about this Chat BCC? Okay, Jolene, none of this makes sense. You are a menace to society. I love you. I love you, my friends. So good to see you. I miss you. I'll be back to other pop culture content soon, as well as Big Brother. It's just, you got to get on the Big Brother train. Everyone tell Christina Coca. Get watching BB. Terry, thank you so much for the super chat. Terry says, do you think any of these women are quietly thinking the unthinkable and unspeakable yet? Terry. Whoa. Terry. Talking about a woman's alliance. Oh my God. Don't let the patriarchy here. I love it. There's 3 men left in the game. Or 3 males. We'll put 3 males. Now, I will allow Will to go to the end with the women, but the other 2 got to go. But it is kind of great. But don't say it out loud. But there are mostly women left on the show. And that doesn't normally happen because according to our dear Maddie, shout out to Maddie and Janet, Mad Rose, Big Brother, they love their misogyny.
Cool. A misogynist. We never have those on Big Brother.
Never. Don't say it. Ooh. Killian, you stop it. Killian, are you trying to kill me? Are you trying to kill me? Killian says, guys, Vince and Morgan are taking a shower next to each other and both conveniently forgot. You stop it, Killian. That is. You better not. I feel like you better not. It's inappropriate.
It's inappropriate.
Now I got to take a look at the feeds. Let's see. This is why Vinny got to go.
I'm not watching it again until Wednesday.
Oh God, I'm so sorry to Lauren. But okay, Morgan is in the bathroom. Vinny is in a shower. But I don't know if she's on the other side. I don't see her on the other side. She's sitting on the couch. Kelley, you starting something. Wanna be starting something. Wanna be starting. I mean, unless they just got out. They're talking. But we might have a possible scandal on our hands. Okay, Christina? I mean, partial. Because the woman in the situation isn't friends with the girlfriend. But okay. But you know what we're saying. Okay. Oh, she just got out? Well, I'm going to have to go back because, you know, I'm recording this shit. No, you guys are saying she was in the shower. I miss you. Let's collab. Let's collab this week. Put it on the calendar. She's done, but they were. Okay. Oh boy. This one I thought was really funny. There is an account here on Twitter called Keanu's Delusional Lawyer. Wonderful name. I call this one a bromance broken. So you have Vinnie begging for his life to Keanu, saying, Keanu, please don't put me up. I would never do that to you. I kept you safe last week because I thought you'd do the same for me. We need our sad music for this. Do the same for me, man. Please don't do this, Keanu. You're the nicest guy in the world. If I lost your trust, then I'm not I'm a fucking bitch. Man. I'm the biggest bitch ever to play Big Brother. The bitchest piece of bitches ever bitched. Please don't do this to me, man. Keanu, I'll do anything. How can I prove it to you, man? I promise I won't use the veto on Morgan. You gross. Girls. Blech. I swear on my life, bro. Let's fart together, bro. I swear on everything. Did you just rip ass? Good one, man. Please, just give me one more chance, man. It's hard. I don't think I'm cut out for this game, man. Please, sir. Can I have some more? Okay, I added a little bit, but you know what I mean. Man. Ay. Angela Clark Little, thank you for the super chat. Sent you a link. Thank you to Chat BCC via Insta DM. Thank you. Explained it a bit better. You'll love it. Thank you. I just felt like the lonely kid. I was like, well, it's probably someplace where the really cool kids go. And obviously, they're not going to invite me. Okay? Rejection sensitivity syndrome over here. So live with it, Joleen. And don't ask anyone. Yet I asked all of you. All right. So let's get to, I think, wow. This is one of my favorites because it's very, oh my God. I have to tell you guys something else. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long because I've been sick and blah, blah, blah. And normally I talk more during the week to you guys. But anyways, the Who flipped with Fessy, but now with Keanu. How great is that? Did you guys know? All right. And we'll get to post POV. All right. And I do see some people leave comments. They're like, why don't you get to the point? That's not what we do here. We don't get to the point. We have fun. We have laughs. We have joy. We have fun. We have seasons in the sun. Okay. We don't get to the point. We cough. We talk about our personal issues. I tell you when I'm menstruating. It's a different kind of place. It's a real hang. Okay. And if you can hang in there, you'll love it. I'm not just robot. This is what happened today. That's not what I do. But thank you. Thank you so much. Also, I'm perimenopausal, you know, and I will stab a bitch. But anyways, I won't. It's jokes. It's fun. Cute. Anyways, character, parody, improvise. Did you guys know that Haley, a butcher, whatever the hell her name is, cute little Haley, smart Haley, getting her PhD Haley, just got married to Alex Caruso? Apologies to all my OKC fans, but I don't like him. Hi, my husband, Chell, like I said, was trimming a tree in our front yard today. Okay. And I was getting ready for the show and trying not to cough. And it showed up on my TikTok For You page. And I'm like, oh, there's Haley. And I'm like, why the fudge is she with Alex Caruso? The basketball player. Yes. From OKC Thunder. Sure. Are they great? Yeah. Do they keep winning? Oh. Am I bitter because they beat the Timberwolves? Yeah, probably. But also, I'm not a fan. The basketball player. They just got married. I had to tell. I was like, how am I going to tell? Okay. Haley from BB20. I gave him clues. I said, just married a basketball player I don't enjoy. And he was like, he named it. Then he started naming a bunch. And I was like, okay, clearly there's a lot of people I don't enjoy. Okay. Kenzie, don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Oh, they're both Aggies. Well, good for, it's so cute. It's so cute for them. But I was like, couldn't she marry a Timberwolf? You know, I don't know. Is Naz Reid married? I don't know. Okay. But so he's naming. He named like, who did he name? Oh, I forget. He named so many people. And finally I had to be like, and he also kind of grosses me out. And that's no offense, all offense, but he just does because he's one of those like draws fouls players, which I know is like the thing of the NBA, blah, blah, blah. Sports Joleen will stop. But he's like, oh, like over dramatic. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it kind of grosses me out. And then when I said that, he was like, and I was like, yes, Alex Caruso. Haley from BB20. Yes. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, what? What's going on? But good for her. So now she's a wag. Mm-hmm. And yeah. And shout out to Nana's Bush. See, okay, you understand. I feel the same. Well, no, I do feel the same way about a few hockey players, especially those on the flip. Don't get me started on Florida. No offense, all offense to Florida, but you shouldn't be good at hockey and you don't deserve it. I gotta say it. Coming from the state of hockey, Minnesota, and we haven't had a Stanley Cup, and you guys just get Florida teams and lots of money and just like a big budget to, okay, fine. You can't even make ice naturally. You shouldn't get to have good teams when you can't make ice naturally. I'm a purist. All right, I digress. Shout out to Nana's Bush. She put it in her bio that she's a wag. Is that what it is? And she's probably on Chat BCC. So she's clearly doing better than me. But it does piss me off when the uncold states, even California, the Kings, they can go fuck themselves too. Okay? Well, no. Supposed to be kind of nice here, but nah, I don't have to. But yes, it's not fair. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Edmonton, great. Great team. Been to Edmonton, great city. It's like Minnesota. I feel like the whole country's like Minnesota. When I went there to do comedy, I was like, is this Minnesota? You have a huge mall? People show up at comedy shows wearing hunting clothing? Wearing lots of camo? Drinking banquet beer? Okay. So, yeah. But good for her. So I digress. I had to tell you guys, being my besties, and then my husband. And I'm just like, I'm glad I have people that I can talk to this about. So yeah, Edmonton was great. I went to the mall. Their mall, we have a Mall of America in Minnesota. Their mall has a casino. So it trumps our mall. You know, but Canadian things are always better. Mm-hmm. Devious. No, Norm Green can suck it all day, every day. He's the devil. Stole our team for nefarious reasons, took him down to Dallas, stole our North Stars because he's an asshole who allegedly may or may not have been involved in something that he may or may not have wanted to be responsible for. And so no, the Dallas Stars, boo, stole our team. I know it's not Dallas's fault. I love the city. But hell to the no. Norm Green, go to hell. Okay, move on, Joleen. Move on with your life, lady. I'm sorry. Sports Joleen comes out, and then you guys, Hype Man Husband Shell says I need to go live when we watch sports, because if you think I'm sassy now, just see me watching the sports. I am an unkind woman. Very unkind. Okay? No. Don't bring up the Dallas Stars in my chat ever again. But thank you. But don't. Okay. That was for Captain Will. That was for Will. I want to listen to Will's podcast. I like Will. I don't care. I like Will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I loved every second of it, Lise. So thank you for doing that. Thank you. Do a live sports show. I wish I could get Hype My Husband Chell on board to do it with me, but maybe one day. Mm-hmm. City Gone Country Girls. This is seriously the most boring Houseguest. Listen, here's the deal. Let me clear my throat for a second. Let me clear my throat. Oh, this sickness. But I'll tell you something.
There is no fair or unfair in the Big Brother house. First of all, let's just say that.
Okay. You think it's boring now. Let Keanu, Kelley, and Lauren stay in that, and Vince stay in that house. Never seen anything more boring. All they do is play chess. It's horrible. It's horrible. At least, I mean, Keanu keeping it a little more interesting with like the drama and stuff. But ultimately, we got to get rid of Kelley and Lauren. They can't be. I'm just thinking of those last weeks of Big Brother when it's really rough and they bring the solitary in. They're not even going to need to, because right now they're already solitarying with the I've noticed this whole show I've had like a vein sticking out of my head. I'm passionate. They're already doing the solitary route by playing chess. It's so boring. Thank God for Rachel. Thank God for Ashley. Thank God for Will. Thank God for sometimes Morgan. Thank God for Mickey. You know, at least bringing some entertainment, at least some, you know, games, some chatter. But can you imagine a final three? Let's say the final three. Let's just say the final three is Ava, Lauren, and Kelley. Or the final four, add in. Who's not going to freak out? Who's going to be? I don't even know. Even if they do have someone kind of fun, it's going to be so boring, you guys. It's going to be so boring. But Ava, she's funny, but she's not going to be able to do anything with the chess stars. They literally, we're go on strike, Shine. We will go on strike. And then if Will is there with them, he's not going to talk to them. So we're screwed. We need Ashley. We need Rachel. Okay? We need these two women. And then you add in the Will, and then they have their conversations and it's funny. You add in Morgan strategizing, even Mickey's problematic ass. Far more entertaining than anything else anyone's bringing. You know? Oh my gosh. Yes, hit that like, you guys. We've been over 800 strong until I started talking about sports. And 400 likes, you guys. Let's get on it. Right? We need Rachel. I'm telling you, I don't care if you don't even like Rachel. It is going to be boring city township on these feeds without it. Without her. Okay. So, after the nomination ceremony, we're finally there. Ashley obviously was nominated. She's like, whatever. Apparently there was a big blow up. We didn't see it. We'll see it. Will we see it in the episode? I don't know. I can't trust anything we see in the edited episodes anymore versus the live feeds because the way they spin it, whatever. But apparently Ashley had been preparing something, kind of running it past like Mickey and saying something to Keanu when he puts her up. And I guess he might have interrupted her during the ceremony. That then rolled over into the kitchen where there was some argument. Some words were exchanged, some things were said, and it wasn't nice. I guess Keanu had the gall to be like, oh, Ashley, you haven't done anything. And he was saying later on the feeds, well, at least someone will be talking about her now. No one's talked about her since week 1. I'm sorry, are you, Keanu, you are not paying attention, okay? You are just paying attention to the patriarchy because Ashley, people are talking about Ashley. People are watching Ashley. Things are happening with Ashley. So I don't know what you're talking about, sir. But he has this it's crazy how much he's like that he thinks Ashley's irrelevant and stupid and hasn't done anything in the game. It's like, sir, I know you and Kelley think that comp wins is like ooh, got him, but it's not. The fact that you have to win so many comps just shows how lacking you are in your game overall, mainly your social game. It's just telling us your social game sucks. Without comp wins, you would be gone. Gone. You know, Justin Timberlake's out. Gone. You be gone. So, I don't know. But then Ashley came back at him. And I guess they were going back and forth. And that's what Mickey was telling us about while she was saying that she was kind of lying. So let's go back to that little clip and play again what Mickey had to say right after the nomination, the POV ceremony, I should say. I keep saying nomination. The POV ceremony with the renom when they finally opened the outdoors.
Today was crazy AF. These people in this house are very crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Arguing about dang near everything all the time. But, I mean, Ashley was right. Keanu is not the nicest person. He's actually a big liar. He lies a lot. I lie a little bit too, but, I mean, that's a big brother game. But he lies, like, a lot. And then his speech saying that he didn't care if Vinnie stayed or if he left. That's insane. Like, how do you not care that your biggest ally?
So apparently, during his speech at the renom ceremony, Keanu said he didn't care if Vinnie stayed or left. But you do, because you're fighting really hard for him. I wish that was true, but he does care. But he does still, I don't know if it's just for TV. He's trying to, like, you know, be like, yeah, look at, I didn't get played. It's like, no, Vinny's been cheating on you. Like, he has been playing you. He has been lying to you, and you've been letting him lie to your face. And yes, you put him on the block, but now you're fighting for him to stay, and you're burning more bridges with people. Like, it's ridiculous. But apparently he did say that. And I love how Miss Mickey is like, oh, yes. That's ridiculous. Say you don't care if your allies. Hello, Jimmy called. Morgan. There's been many times you didn't care if Morgan stayed. Obviously you sent your own ally home. So I love how Mickey's calling out Keanu when she's done the same shit.
Go home. That's the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard this season, to be honest.
She said, okay, we got to listen to that again. Now I did speed it up, because I can't listen to these house guests a lot of times in real time. But the fact that she's like, that's the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard of. You are like the OG of sending your allies home.
He's actually a big liar. He lies a lot. I lie a little bit too, but I mean, that's a big brother game. But he lies like a lot. And then his speech saying that he didn't care if Vinnie stayed or if he left. That's insane. Like, how do you not care that your biggest ally could potentially go home? That's the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard this season, to be honest.
That is not the most disrespectful.
So yeah, I don't really know. Yes, I was telling them that the people in this house, these people, no. But yeah, like I said, Keanu's crazy. And
wait, Mickey, guess who's in the wine room?
Who?
So they were pissed that Morgan was in the wine room with Vince, because she was talking to Vince, and I guess Keanu joined. And Morgan and Vince had a very thrilling conversation about how Morgan was like, oh my God, I didn't tell you this, but I was recognized at Coachella. I told Zach, but I didn't tell you. Yeah, it's crazy. I am actually a call it Model Morgue Reacts. I have a channel, Model Morgue Reacts. It's a pretty big channel. I mean, I got 15,000, and I was like, I mean, yeah, good, great. She was like, I just started it too. And I'm like, well, that is pretty good if she just started it and she already has 15,000. But she's like, yeah, people like, so I react to K-pop videos. My channel is Reacts with Model Morgue. And then apparently before this, when Keanu was in there, Rachel and Ashley walked by, and this was just after like the fight with Keanu post POV renom ceremony. And they were like mean mugging her.
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, wait. Follow me on Instagram too. Ashley Hollis _
Rachel E. Riley Villegas. You probably already do. Kelly, what's your IG? Oh, my clothes are in the dryer.
Thanks, America.
Are you about to wash?
To sit in the sun?
Okay, here, I'll get my clothes.
Ooh. Oh, hell no.
Thank you for drying them.
Okay, so they were all like, so then Rachel sees a spider, and she's nice enough to be like, Kelley, Kelley, I saw a spider. Get over here. Because Kelley is one of those chicks who's like, I love spiders. It's sweet and salty Sam coded. Kelley, I know Carla made me laugh until I started coughing again. That Lauren is AI. She has to be. Like, oh, God love her. There are moments where Lauren reminds me of Britney Spears, like a young Britney Spears, the way she talks, being from Louisiana with that early 2000s, like low rise jeans with the little like tie tops, looking so cute. And even like her voice, there's times. But I think that frickin' Kelley's AI generated, and they based a lot of her personality off BB20's own, since we're talking about Big Brother 20 with Haley marrying you know who. I think it's Sweet and Salty Sam because she loves spiders too.
If I walk out this door and I take a right, and then I take 2 lefts and another right, and walk down the hall through another door, I'm outside.
Outside. So Rachel wasn't, she's such a bully to Kelley. She's like, Kelley, come over here. There's a spider. And Kelley came running.
Is that its baby? I think that's the spider's baby. Oh. That's a really cool spider. Me? Ooh, Kelley, you want to see a cool spider? Hurry up. Mickey, your hair is the microphone.
Rachel, stop. You're being such a bully. What a biatch. Bullying Kelley, showing her a spider, knowing she loves spiders.
It's like clear and it's like a baby one. Black. No, it's not a baby. I think it's full grown. It's just like a unique one. Yeah, it's pretty.
Did you hear Kelley? She said, ooh, yay, got a spider. Who likes spiders? She probably
Is
will.
it a jumping spider? Ooh, yeah, I don't want spiders near the house. It might be a jumping spider. It's adorable. I love the fuzzy ones. I'm escaping. There's spiders over there. Thank you for showing me.
She said, it's adorable. I love the fuzzy ones. Thank you for showing me.
I think that's the move. I love spiders.
That is Sweet and Salty Sam. They brought her we knew they'd bring her ass back. Remember, she was a computer, a robot.
Sunny. Wow, I'm so happy. Thank you, Big Brother, for giving us the backyard.
And now they have the technology to bring her back. Look at how much, we've progressed as a society. Remember, Sweet and Salty Sam was like, dee-doo, dappo, dee-boo, beep. Like, they made her into like, that was so bad, you guys. That robot was so like the Jetsons. Whatever their housekeeper's name was, her name Ruby, Rudy, Rosie. I'm aging myself here, but she was like, I am a box robot. Hello, I'm Sam. And now we can make AI that looks like Kelley, but it's really Sam.
We love you.
Today is Labor Day.
So Kelley's like, oh my God. Later, she'll probably be like, you guys, Kelley. Later, she's going to be like, you guys, Rachel invited me over to look at a spider, and I think it was a black widow. And you know what black widows do? They kill you. And she said it was clear and it had black and it had a red dot. And Rachel said it just had its period, but I know that it's a black widow. Kelley is the reason that they need live feeds because she's a freaking liar. She's a liar. She just freaking lies. There's a lady that did a TikTok. Did I save it here? Talking about Kelley's liardom. And I don't know if you guys ever watched BBUK, but the last celebrity BBUK, there was a woman on there who straight up lied about a dude sexually harassing her. Like lied about what he did, but they had the live feeds. And I don't know if you UK people, someone asked TV Talks with Tom if her career ever came back because it was bad. That was a really messed up season. Okay. Thank you, Pomegranate, for the super chat. Tipping the producer. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Red Like Me, thank you for the super chat. Donating to craft services for the production team, aka treats. They love treats. They recently got their favorite hairball treats. And they love the bonkers. That's their favorite. Yeah, DGF. I lie. I bought a little bit too, Mickey. Or a lot of it. Who doesn't? Everybody loves TV Talks with Tom. He's amazing. But we need to ask Tom whatever happened to that lady who lied. I forgot what her name was, but lady who lied on the last CBB. I bet if I just Google that, lady who lied on CBBUK.
I don't understand. I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand,
All right. Hopefully you guys didn't hear me cough. Apologies. I had like a coughing fit. My eyes are watering. Ugh. I cannot wait to not be sick. Okay. It was Roxanne Pallet. Let me drop a you want to go down frickin'. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat if you want to go down a rabbit hole of Celebrity Big Brother UK and why the live feeds are so important. I'll drop the interview, the host at the time, Emma. I love Emma. That she did with this woman. Oh, let me grab it here. So that you guys, I'll put in the description too if you're watching on the replay crew, if you're interested in finding out. Yes, Ballistic. Good memory. That was a crazy season. I love CBBUK. There is the link in the chat, and I'll also put it in the description. But if you want to go down a rabbit hole, if you get bored, that's a rabbit hole. Because that woman was just, I'm like, what? How? And like could have destroyed someone's life because she was like, and it's very Kelley coded. So there was a TikToker who did a video on why Kelley is I thought I had it here. Why the live feeds, Kelley's the reason. Kelley's the type of person why the live feeds are very important to have around. And I saw, here it is. I saw this TikTok. And let me see if you guys will be able to hear this. And the TikToker is Reality. What's her name? Here, let me try to upload it here for us to enjoy. But I thought, oh, okay, this is interesting. And if I can't upload it, I'll just play it and tell you what she says, because I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it like this. Let's see. Smash that like if you haven't already. Thank you for your patience, as we just have a very fun, long Big Brother 27 live. Okay, here it is. Let's see if this works. Hopefully this will work, and then I'll pull it up in a second. But yeah, Kelley, and it's so interesting, Kelley just finding out now how the live feeds work and getting it explained to her allegedly, which is what got me down the Haley Butcher BB20 rabbit hole, is because she was saying Houseguests who say they don't know how the live feeds work are actually lying, because according to Haley from BB20, she said that they go over it pretty extensively with you how the live feeds work. So anyone who says they don't know, she said, is lying. Okay, here's this woman's tiki-taki. Let's take a listen.
This chick right here is the reason why live feeds are so important. Kelley is only the victim of retaliation from her comments and her behavior. Last night, she made the comment of she feels bad for Adora, talking about Rachel's daughter, because what a role model she is. And that's not even the first time she's had a nasty comment like that. She also made a comment about wanting Rachel to be the first person in jury, so she's alone on her anniversary. Mind you, Rachel has never done anything to Kelley that wasn't warranted. She's never just been rude to Kelley for no reason at all. It's always been because Kelley is instigating shit and starting shit.
Well, shout out to that. What was her? Oh, shoot. I want to just pull it up again because let me just see what is her TikTok? I think it was on there, but let me just pop it up again so you can all go show her some love.
This chick right here is the reason why live feeds are so important. Kelley is only the victim of retaliation.
Reality C. You guys saw me like, I had to look at it like this, like, cool. Reality C SEA _ I believe. Yes. At reality C, like SeaWorld, which is bad, _ All right. So I'll drop that in the let me drop that in the live chat as well. She is at reality C _ And I was like, yes, girl, because I don't even know if I ended up, I think I tried to post, I made a short about when Kelley and Catherine, mostly Kelley, was talking shit about Rachel's kids. Mickey and Kelley have brought up Rachel's children and her being a mother, and made negative comments about that quite a few times. Pretty disgusting. There's no reason to bring that into the game at all. And I tried to post a short of that when Kelley and Catherine were talking about it before Catherine left, and then they copyright struck me. So I had to take it down. But yeah, weirdos, right? But yeah, reality C _ So, not Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. I'm just picturing Bubbles for Trailer Park Boys. To me, she looks like Carrie when Sissy Spacek played Carrie. Carrie with glasses. That's who she reminds me of. So, but not Bubbles. Not Bubbles, Erie. Not Bubbles. Oh, fun fact, Christina coming in. Christina Byington. Kelley Ben Simone's daughter is named C, former Real Housewife of New York City. Okay. So then after the showdown, after the POV renom with Ashley going on the block, Rachel talked to Keanu and had quite a lengthy conversation. We'll listen to some of it here. And basically was like, you cannot talk to Ashley the way you did. And you need to watch how you talk to people. It can be seen as disrespectful. And you need to apologize. So ultimately, he did apologize. But I mean, Keanu and Ashley are never going to be on the same page. But Keanu was trying to say, Ashley lied and said that I said that she was safe this week. And he did say that. And that's what I want to bring you back to almost 2 hours ago when we mentioned that, in maybe an hour and a half ago in our episode recap from last night. Is he did make it a point to tell Rachel that Ashley was safe. And Ashley and Rachel celebrated them being safe because Keanu said he wasn't putting her up on the block. And when you say you're not putting me up on the block, I'm thinking you're not putting me up on the block at all. And yet you used her as a renom. So let's just take a little listen to, first of all, Keanu comes outside and he points to Rachel, opens the door. And she's like, that's probably not how you want to call over a lady, is pointing at me. So here's what he does, you guys. Here, let me pull it back. Keanu, oh my God, Keanu. He literally comes outside, they're talking, and he goes, points at Rachel, like, come over here.
She's trying to think, actually.
All right, hold on. I'll show you in just a second. This is what he does. Opens the door and just points at her. Now, like, hi, Rachel, can I talk to you? We're frenemies. I mean, I guess that is very frenemy coded, but just points at her.
What? Oh. Look at that. It's like wilting.
I don't know that pointing is the best way to get a lady's attention.
Actually. It's just really bad.
Rachel goes, I don't know that pointing is the best way to get a lady's attention. Just so you know. Is she a little drinky right now, Rhonda? From the party?
For what?
Keanu, you can't talk to her like that.
Talk to her like what?
Do you understand the way that you come across?
Talk to her like what?
Just like disrespectful, cutting her off.
while she's saying disrespectful stuff to me. I'm like, okay, are you done?
So all you have to do is just listen to it. And then, I don't know, go to the DR and say, that was crazy.
Why? Are you like upset that I ruined her TV moment? Like, I don't understand.
I'm not upset. I'm trying to talk to you. Keanu, I've done this for 15 years, okay? I have been yelled at by plenty of people.
Rachel loves it. I've done this for 15 years. 15 years, 15 years. Rachel might want to stop saying 15 years because I think people are like, okay, we get it. Now, she has every right to be like proud. Like, I've been doing this 15 years. I've been on a lot of shows for sure. But now might be the time to like, we got that one. We got the memo on that, Rachel. All right, 15 years.
Men, women, everyone, like, I don't care. You can yell at me all you want. You can fight with me all you want, whatever you need to do. But you cannot talk to Ashley like that.
Talk to her like this.
And then obviously they cut the stupid cameras so much. And I'm like, can I just hear the whole conversation on one camera? Thank you. So I'm not doing quad. I can't handle it. So now they're back to Mickey and Ashley. They'll be back to the conversation in just a second here.
Okay. I've never been disrespectful.
Sometimes you talk to me really disrespectfully.
I do?
Yes.
How?
You just do. Like, you yelled at me after the Riley stuff.
When did I yell at you after the Riley stuff?
After I put Riley up, you were like, just so disrespectful about it.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, if that really came across that way, then I am so sorry because I did not think I was being disrespectful.
Okay. I forgave you. And I don't even care because I've done this for 15 years, like I said.
Yeah, but Rachel, I'm like, I was not talking down to you or anything like that. If I am loud, then that's just because I'm loud. But I'm not like yelling at you. Like, if I'm loud, okay. And if I talk with my hands and I'm very, demonstrative or whatever, that's two totally different things. I'm not yelling at you or yelling at her. But you can't expect me to be like, okay, she starts listing all these things about me. And I'm like, okay, are you done? That's it. I wasn't yelling back at her. That would be disrespectful, I think. So, I mean, I can understand maybe if that's your perception of it, but like to me, I'm not going to let someone just sit there and just start listing things. Oh, you're this, you're that, you're that. No, I'll be like, okay, are you done?
I mean, I agree, but like, if I do it, it comes across differently.
If you do what?
If I say that to someone, it comes across differently. But if you say that to someone, it's going to come across very negatively.
Okay, well.
And she took it very personally.
Did I ask her if she was done talking shit about me?
She felt like you were cutting her off.
I was. I'm not going to sit there and just let you start talking shit about me. That doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry that she's upset that her TV moment got, disrupted in any way, shape, or form. I'm sure they can edit it however they want. But I'm not going to sit there and just let you start listing things off that you dislike about me, especially when the only reason I put her up was because she's not going to go home anyway.
She probably might go home.
She probably won't, Rachel.
Keanu, we don't have the votes.
For Ashley to stay? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have the votes?
If it's against Vince versus Ashley, Ashley's going to go home.
How?
Because we don't have Ava's vote.
What do you mean you don't have Ava's vote?
Well, since you've been spinning this narrative about us trying to get Ava out, she's really mad at us. That's for one. For two, we don't think there's Ava's vote.
I don't think she would not vote for Ashley to stay. But all I was honest with her because everyone was telling me not to put Ashley up and to put her up. But it wasn't like I was sitting here like name dropping and spinning this narrative.
I never said that you're the one that suggested that.
I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that if she's upset at you guys, it's just because she was asking me, like, because she was scared that she was going to go up because she knows that everyone doesn't want Ashley to go up. It doesn't make sense for me to put Lauren up.
Okay. And I understand that. And I even told you that if that's what you're deciding to do, it's your HOH. I don't think it's a good idea. And legitimately, Ashley might go home. And like, that sucks. And if it's Ashley goes home because of this, like, yeah, I don't know how I'll feel about you.
Rachel, I did this for two reasons, right? If Ashley wins, which I feel like she thinks she's incapable of, but she is very capable. She is athletic and she's not stupid. I don't know why. I feel like she has chosen not to win, and that's okay. But if she chooses to fucking win this, she can. And then it'll be the best case scenario for everybody. There's literally only one possible way that she goes home, and that's if it's her versus Vince. And I still don't think she goes home because I don't think Ava's going to do that to Will. I don't see it. I don't see it. I said that right before I put her up there. I was like, yo, honestly, this is the best case scenario for both of us. And I understand why people are upset right now, but if she stays, what is there to be upset about?
Remember when you told me that you see things differently than how I see things?
Yes. I fully agree that we see things differently, but this is how I see it.
Okay.
And I really don't think she goes home.
I hope not.
I mean, I hope not. You know, so like my best case scenario is that Mickey goes home, like everybody wants. Literally everybody wants that, as far as I know. That's my best case scenario. I don't want Ashley to go home, and I don't want Vince to go home. Do I look like a fucking dumbass for putting Vince up there now? Yeah, probably. But I wasn't gonna stand for it anymore. He really pissed me off by sending our allies home. It just didn't make sense to me. And you know what? If I look foolish and I go home next week because of that, then so be it. But I can't sit here and pretend like, oh yeah, it's okay. For a lot of people, yeah, this is a game. But for me, it's a microcosm of life, and I wouldn't stand for that in real life, and I'm not going to stand for it here. That's the reason he's up there. And if he goes home because of it, and I blow up my own game because of it, then so be it. But I stood on business. That's what I believe in, and that's what I did. So if he goes home for that, then fuck it. But I don't think Ashley's going home.
Do you think it was? Go ahead.
If I wanted you or Ashley out of here, Rachel, I would have just thrown the HOH. You don't think I thought about that? I mean, like, okay, well, Kelley's going to do all my dirty work for me. True. 0 on the whiteboard. Fucking -1 if she was thinking about putting 0. I could have very easily just thrown that to Kelley and have her do my dirty work for me if I really wanted you and her out of here. Because you know, you and her are her 2 nominations, with Mickey as the 3rd.
Okay. Well, if that's what you want, then I don't understand why. I do feel like you consistently try to get other people to get me out of here. Consistently.
Rachel, what are you talking about? If I wanted you out of here, I could have just done it myself, or at least put you up.
The last week you wanted me out of here.
Okay, yes.
Next week you want me out of here.
No, what are you talking about? Next week I want you out of here. What are you talking about? Who said that?
Well,
you just said you want Kelley to do your dirty work.
No, I said that in air quotes.
Okay.
Rachel, if I wanted her to do my dirty work for me, I would have just thrown the HOH and let her put you, Ashley, and Mickey up. And then if that fails, one of you guys comes down, put Morgan up.
All right.
She would have literally, you know what I mean? Like if I really wanted you out of here, why wouldn't I do that? And then I don't have to get any blood on my hands. To me, this was the best situation to win because I didn't want Morgan here, and nobody wants Mickey here. So there's no reason for me to not win it. And then if Vince goes home, casualty of war for me, as far as I'm concerned. So that's why I chose to win this one, and it kept you guys safe. So I don't know why, like all of a sudden, like I'm public enemy number 1. Because if I really wanted you guys out of here, it was as easy as just throwing it on my own fucking question.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
In air quotes. Okay, Keanu.
I don't want to take steps backwards with you, Rachel. I really don't. I know that putting Ashley up may have done that, but I really don't think she's going to leave. So if she's upset at me and wants to put me up as a nominee, it is what it is. But I know that she has a very high chance of not coming home, of not going home. And as far as I'm concerned, if she doesn't go home, I don't see why you should be upset at me. Her, yes. But you? No, I don't know why.
Yeah, doesn't know why.
Do you think that it's okay to tell her she hasn't done anything for the whole game in the middle of the kitchen when everyone's around?
Okay, that I should not have done, but she was obviously making me upset.
Okay.
That I should not have done, and I will apologize to her. I'm not saying I won't.
Okay.
I'm not saying I won't, but like this narrative that I'm being disrespectful, come on. That I will admit was disrespectful to say. That I will say. But come on, you're at this point you keep going on and on and on and on. What do you expect me? Just me keep my foot in my mouth or whatever it is that she said?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good one, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I don't really know what to say to you. Like I understand, but that's like really how it looks.
What?
It just looks like disrespectful.
Okay. Well, I'll apologize to her for it, but I mean, that is 100% a two-way street. If everyone's going to say that I was being disrespectful by cutting her off while she was in the middle of talking shit to me, that to me sounds absolutely crazy. But I will admit that me saying she hasn't done anything the whole game, that was not very nice. So that I will apologize for. I'm not above apologizing. But, and I'm not going to ask for her apology either, but come on, bro. That wasn't rude?
I mean, I'm not saying it was or wasn't, but it's just like, Ashley is just, you can't talk to her like that. It's just different. She's a 25-year-old young girl. You can't just go around talking to a young girl like that. Like, it's not okay.
What do you mean talking to a young girl like what?
Just like in general, Keanu, it's just like the way that you approach the situation could have just been better. And I'm really just talking to you as a person, and I don't want you to take offense to it.
No, I understand. I could have definitely not said anything. That probably would have been the best case scenario. But come on, dude, you're gonna sit here and poke the bear? Why would you do that?
I don't know, because
a lot of the stuff that she was saying wasn't even true. Telling her that I told her she was safe for the week, I did not say that. So you're going to sit here, call me a fucking liar. You know, you're going to say, oh, drop the Tarzan act. A good thing you put your shoes on or something so you could take your foot out of your, whatever the fuck she said, which I will admit was kind of funny. And then just go down the list. I'm like, okay, what do you expect me to say? Like, all right, are you done? Or are you just going to keep, you know, listing shit? I don't understand what you expect me to say.
All you need to do is just apologize to her.
I will do that.
And be very, very careful about what you say.
Okay.
I'm sorry for saying anything to you. I was very upset because Ashley was getting yelled at, and I get very defensive about my friends.
I get it. I wasn't yelling at her, but yes, I get it.
I'm not trying to spin a narrative about you.
Well, but Rachel, you know what makes me upset is, you know, you get defensive about your friends getting yelled at. How come you weren't getting defensive about me? When she was going off on me?
Because you're not her friend now.
What, just because I'm a guy?
Oh! Hashtag men's rights. Or just because I'm a guy? So I'm a guy? Why are you bringing gender in it, bro? I thought that's what they always blame us women doing. Just because I'm a guy? No, because you were her friend. Rachel looked out for you like she looked out for Ashley. She really did. To a fault where people were like, God, Rachel, wake up. People in the house were like that. And then you screwed her over time and time again, just like Vince screws you over time and time again. So Rachel was looking out for you like that, just like she does Ashley. But guess what? Now you're not her friend like that because you stabbed her in the back. You tried to get her backdoored. Thank you, Katie, for the super chat. Just because I'm a man? No, because you stabbed her in the back.
Like, that wasn't right on both ends. You know what I mean? I thought we were friends. I'd like to think we are.
You're working on it.
I'll go get her and I'll apologize to her.
Maybe just give it a minute.
Yeah, I will. Not right now, but.
It's like the ego, Keanu. If he had a social game and he could check his ego, he could go far in this game. But he's like, oh yeah, of course, not right now. Yeah. It's like anything Rachel says, he can't just like give her a little bit. Like she can't be right on anything. Well, obviously I know everything Rachel tells him since the beginning of time, since they've been working together. So I was like, well, yeah, obviously I know that, Rachel. Okay, yeah. He's talking like he's played this for 15 years and all these times. Does Dave Dog gotta go potty? No. What, he got grounded? Oh, Dave, you grounded. Love you, baby. But, oh my gosh, Keanu.
I mean, sometimes you can be really stubborn and hard to talk to. And I think that maybe that just comes across in a bad way.
Okay, I can see that.
And like, I don't know. I know I'm very dramatic and I am, I speak my mind a little bit too much. But, I mean, I've done this for a very long time.
15 years.
So, if you're talking to me like that or you want to communicate with me in a certain way, I'm not going to get that offended. But, like, Ashley's not ever been talked to like that.
Dave is
innocent. That makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, I didn't think I was saying anything, I mean, obviously that one thing I said, yeah, but as far as talking back to her, I didn't think I was being loud or,
I think it's just like cutting her off.
When she was in the nomination chair?
Just like in the whole time, that whole situation.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess maybe I could see that. If I don't want somebody talking to me like that, why would I let them speak to me like that? But I can see that.
Maybe like, it just, instead of interrupting her, you could have just probably been like, okay. I mean, you don't even need to say anything, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that's why she's upset.
I mean, definitely the better way, I guess, to handle it is for me to not say anything back. Yes. But, And I'm not saying I'm right, but also like maybe taking a step even further than that, maybe don't say anything to me at all.
Don't poke the
Just
bear.
Take it on the chin. You're put up on the block.
Take it on the
Instead, you
chin.
wanna, the whole night before you stay up all night practicing this whole fucking speech.
Okay, but you can't be the guy that says, oh, take it on the chin. You're the guy that makes a big theatrical dramatic thing too when you come in and say, and I'm taking all of you out one by one. Like, you get to do it, and you're going to put her on the block. She gets a chance to say, if she wants to make a little comment here, she gets to do that too. Why you got to silence Ashley? Let her speak. What are you afraid of? Apparently she called you Tarzan or something.
And shit to try and get me riled up. Come on, man. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Kitty Meow says, I'm Dave Dogg's lawyer. He's innocent on all charges. Yes, but he's grounded. He's been chewing lots of socks and lots of underwear. I've lost lots of underwear and lots of socks to Dave Dogg. And his grounding just means he has to sit next to his dad while his dad does whatever he does to keep an eye on him. So really, it's just extra love. He can't just walk around freely. He now has to stick by his dad. But once I'm off live, he'll be free again. Free again, Dave. But yeah, Dave's always innocent. Dave's the sweetest. But he just loves chewing undies and socks. It's just his favorite thing to do, you know? And there you go. So, you've had it, yeah, and he's still in his puppy phase. You've had a puppy for about 2 months, so I can relate. I'm finding stuff. I know I'm like, oh God, I really liked those. I really liked that bra. But yeah, I guess doesn't matter. No biggie. No biggie. Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm behind in my super chats. Thank you, buddy, for the super chats. Any update on Kat and Riley? Has she seen that he's a weirdo? You know what? The only update we had is her post-eviction interviews where it seemed like she was kind of taking the blame for Riley's behavior and saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. But I bet eventually we will be hearing a different tune from her once she has time. We're giving her the Buffy the Vampire Slayer, give her time of season 2 when she had to send Angel to a hell dimension. Okay. Yeah, Kathla, and she had to stab him and he got his soul, and she still, even though he got his soul reinstated, at that last moment he had done too much damage and she had to choose, you know, to save the world and over love. That's what happens when there's one Slayer in all the world, chosen to, you know, fight against the demons and the forces of darkness and the vampires. She's the Slayer. Thank you, David, for the super chat. What a show. Thanks for everything from your fan, David. Oh, David, I'm a fan of you. Thanks for being a fan of me, and I'm a fan of you. And Katie, I think we got yours in there, but thanks again. All right, you guys. So ultimately, then the feeds went down so that they could partay. And now I got to catch up on the feeds while I've been blabbing away post their little party where Will was hoping they were going to send in some barbecue because, hello, it's Labor Day and a little alcohol. So, yeah. But yeah, we say run Catherine. We're Team Catherine over here against Riley. We're Team Kelsey when it comes to Vinnie's bad behavior, and that's just what we do. Smash that like on your way out, you guys. But that's what we have. We got Ashley on the block as the Renom, Keanu still the HOH. That hasn't been taken away from him. And we have now Mickey and Vinnie on the block with Ashley, and we will see what happens. Who wins the BB Butt Blaster on Thursday? But it's only Monday. We still have the POV episode on Wednesday, and we still have a lot of scrambling and gambling and people to dig their own holes in this game and all of that stuff. Okay. Oh, does she really? I've been spelling her name wrong. I've been spelling Catherine's name wrong. First, I was spelling it with a C. Then I was spelling it INE. But I do like the Y way. So good to know. Good to know. So, Kiki says Thursday there will be only 2. I'm convinced a girl is going to stay, referring to men and HOH. Oh, wait, shh, Kiki, we gotta be quiet about that because of the patriarchy. But there might only be 2 men left after Thursday. I'd be all for seeing Vince go. and all go before jury. I mean, this is like his nightmare. He's like, this is my dream. I tried for 10 years, man. Please, God, no, I gotta stay, man. Lauren, use your POV on me. And she's like, no, rub my thigh. Okay, but yeah, shh, we don't say it about the women. All right, yes. Hulk smash, or whatever she called him, Tarzan smash the like. It's Keanu. Okay, don't make me laugh. Okay, I have to stop coughing. A lot of talking. You guys are wonderful, beautiful pumpkin spice babies. Also, congratulations. It's officially pumpkin spice season. So you are all the reason for the season. I hope you indulge yourself in something pumpkin-y delicious. I had a pumpkin spice latte today and a pumpkin muffin that had cream cheese in it because I told my husband, child, today is my day. It's September 1st, okay? And I'm a fall winter type lady. So my seasons are coming up. So put your pumpkins in the chat. Go splurge on yourself. Go put up your fall decor or Halloween decor. Whatever makes your heart happy, or do neither. All right. And I will be back very soon with another Big Brother Breakdown with Joleen. Thank you for this extra jam-packed episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment after the video post. Let me know if you enjoyed it or not. I love to hear from you guys. When my comment section's empty, it makes me sad inside. It makes me feel like, Vinnie, come on, man. I thought Vinnie's hair looked choice here. I really like the curls. I don't know if Morgan did this to him or Mickey, one of the ladies, but it makes me feel like not a brave boy, man. When you don't comment, leave a comment. Shout out to all my super chatters today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Lazy Buddhist, Steffi 640, Terry S, Angela Clark Little, Pomegranate, Red Like Me, DGF, Buddy, Katie Patterson, also known as Catherine with a YN, and David, our wonderful friend from Texas. You guys, thank you so much. And like I always say, enjoy yourself because it's later than you think. Bye.
If you like what you see, come and get it with me. I know you deserve all you want. Cause your heart's made of gold, but don't wait till you...
Good. One more thing. Just when you think it's over, I'm going to be on Reality Kingdom this week. They put out a wonderful promo, but in my sickness, I retweeted it, but I didn't share it with all you guys. So I need you guys to do me a quick favor. If you haven't left yet, we still have 724 of you with us. But on Wednesday night, before I do my live, I'm going to be heading over to the wonderful gentlemen. I'm looking for my little screenshot here at Reality Kingdom. They're hilarious. They're wonderful. They're opinionated like me. I like everything that they do. I just think they're good people. And let me just throw this up here. The Reality Kingdom. And I will be, if you have any questions, they said, for me, let them know. So let me bump this down. Thank you, Amy, for reminding me because I definitely wanted to promo this. So definitely go to the Reality Kingdoms channel. They're like, Lean Team, get up. If you've missed the iconic, thank you for calling me iconic, Joleen Lunzer, will be joining me next Wednesday for the BB After Show. Ask her some questions under this post by using hashtag Kingdom Speaks and be there next Wednesday to hear us discuss them. I'm so excited to get to chat with them because I don't go to too many other people's channels during Big Brother season because it's just like so crazy. But definitely I'm going to be getting over to Couch Potato Queens. I need some of the queens to come over here. But let me drop the link if you guys aren't already subscribed to this wonderful channel. And they cover so much. So many reality TV shows. It's a great reality TV podcast. They also were covering old seasons, I believe, of Big Brother. They cover the Australia versus the world. I mean, they're working. They are putting in the work. Yeah, they got lots of Survivor stuff going on. They were covering Love Island. Great coverage of Love Island. So here is the link. And I will definitely put that in the description of this video. Go sub to the Reality Kingdom, leave them a comment, tell them I sent you, and join us over there on Wednesday. And then after that, I'll head back over here on my channel and we can talk some shit. But I'll be over there. Yeah, they're so funny, DGF. So I'm very excited about that. So thank you, Amy, for the reminder. My sick brain is not doing me any justice. Okay, now enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye again. That's called a long Minnesota goodbye. Goodbye.
If you like what you see.